Happening now, LA City firefighters are asking for the public's help, your help, in getting more money for the fire department. And they're working on getting a measure on the November ballot. Yeah, it's a story we first brought you for the first time last night on the NBC4 News at 6. NBC4's Camilla Rambaldi live in Pico Robertson to break down how much it's going to cost the taxpayer.
Colleen and Michael, firefighter union leaders and supporters are calling this an investment for public safety. They say that right now there aren't enough resources when it comes to staffing and fire stations, and this proposed measure would mean millions of dollars more for the fire department. And if it does make it to the November ballot, the final decision will be up to you. In front of fire station number 58 this morning, firefighter union leaders are calling for help.
Ballot measure campaign.
Without these resources, response times are delayed. And when response times are delayed, people die.
They are pushing for more funding for the LAFD, and they are turning to voters.
As a resident of the city, I believe this is the responsible choice.
The firefighters union is proposing a half-cent sales tax increase to go on the November ballot. For LA, the current sales tax is at 9.75%. The proposed increase would bring it up to 10.25%, similar to neighboring cities like Torrance and Manhattan Beach. The head of the firefighter union says it would add up to about $320 million more a year. The union says the money would support the hiring of additional firefighters and paramedics, new trucks and engines, along with building new fire stations and making repairs.
We have half the fire department we need to keep LA safe. Half. We have the same number of firefighters today as we did in the 1960s. The 1960s. We have 5 times the call load and 6 fewer fire stations than we did than the 1960s.
This investment in these resources right here in Los Angeles is one step in the right direction to solving a lot of those issues.
We asked LA City Council member Tracy Park, who supports the measure, what a timeline could look like to make repairs on current apparatus. How long could that take?
So this is going to take time. Once the ballot measure is approved and the money begins to come in, even ordering new fire engines can be a multi-year process. And we have dozens of rigs that are sitting over at the boneyard, the mechanics yard, with no mechanics to fix them. We could immediately begin the process of hiring up and repairing the assets that we have.
Union leaders say the sales tax increase would go into its own separate designated fund that will go directly to the LAFD. According to the union, there will also be a citizens oversight committee and that an annual audit would also be required.
Our number is to at least double everything. We need 62 more fire stations. We need double the firefighters we have today.
And it's important to note here that the funding the firefighter union is pushing for is separate from the LA City budget. In a statement today, Mayor Bass said that she supports this ballot initiative. The union would need 154,000 registered LA City voters to sign their petition for it to get on the November ballot. And the Howard Jarvis Taxpayer Association is criticizing the petition, saying in part in a statement that the sales taxes are already high here in Los Angeles. We're live in Pico Robertson. Camilla Rambaldi, NBC4 News.